So, yep. Last one,
Spkr,
yeah.
On judicial impeachments, you have a lot of resolutions that are in front of you right now. I know your focus is on budget reconciliation. Is your plan to bring up these impeachment resolutions that have been brought forward? And if you do, are you concerned this will stall any progress that you want to make with regards to budget reconciliation?
We're working with the Judiciary Committee, which is the appropriate area of jurisdiction for that. I talked to Chairman Jordan this morning about it, and they'll be having a hearing early next week, I believe, to highlight these abuses. Let me just say this, and I know that you all have seen the numbers, but this is a serious problem. I used to be a litigator. I was a constitutional law attorney. I used to litigate all these cases for 20 years. Routinely, I would have activist judges issue opinions against me, and I would go get them overturned on appeal. That is the process. But something is happening right now that has not happened before. In the last 100 years, listen to this, 67% of the injunctions issued against a president were issued against one president alone, and that's Donald J. Trump. 67% of the injunctions over the last 100 years. Okay, that's a problem. 92% of those were issued by judges who were known or accused of being partisan, Democrat appointees to the court. So that something that unusual is happening, something that is out of the norm. It is a dangerous trend, and it violates equal justice under law, that critical principle. It violates our system itself. It violates separation of powers when a judge thinks that they can enjoin something that a president is doing that the American people voted for. That is not what the founders intended. So there's a natural tension between the branches of the government, and we're working through that. The Judiciary Committee is looking at alternatives. One of the bills that I really like that's already been through committee was authored by Representative Darrell Issa, and that would limit the scope of federal injunctions, the ability of one individual judge to abuse the system in this way. And it would be, in my view, a dramatic improvement on that. So we'll be moving, I think, that piece of legislation and some others to address it, because we have an Article I authority under the Constitution to do that. We do have authority over the federal courts, as you know. We can eliminate an entire district court. We have power funding over the courts and all these other things. But desperate times call for desperate measures, and Congress is going to act. So stay tuned for that. Thank you.